Welcome to a new part of this crazy series of crossing the Americas. I am leaving Mitchell right now. I'm going to Primeville. It's a climb of 25 kilometers and then a downhill for the other 50 kilometers. Where did we left off? My rear tire needs to be replaced, so I'm gonna do that today. I hope it won't give me too much problems, otherwise today's gonna suck. But I tried to cycle a bit like Formula 1 drivers, kind of trying to save their tires. I don't know, so it kind of feels like I'm going to make a pit stop, change my tire, hopefully without too much problems. Starting my ascent up to Choco Pass. It will take me about an hour to get to the summit. Whew! I'm getting there. My tire is holding on, that's the most important thing. Here it is, summit, Choco Pass. I did it. My tire is gonna make it. I feel it, I feel it. Made it. Good bike in Primeville. Let's get a new tire. Got a new tire, new tube, so I can make it to the coast. Oh, very nice, very nice. Good morning. I'm leaving Primeville. It's almost 9 AM with my new tire. Let's go. Tomorrow there's gonna be one big pass, McKenzie Pass. So I wanna be as close as possible before the pass. So tomorrow I can start early with the pass. Just went through Sisters, super busy, and it's not very strange, it's July 3rd, so tomorrow is the 4th of July, which is a holiday in America, of course. I decided to go for 10 kilometers extra. There's a campsite. Campground was full, but he gave me a tip. This is all public area, so I can camp everywhere I want. So I'm just gonna continue cycling until I see a nice spot. Maybe go off the road and follow a gravel road or something. So I will continue cycling for I don't know how long. Found a nice camp spot. I will be setting my tent somewhere up here. It's a nice place. It's public forest, it's public area, so I'm allowed to camp here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello guys, new day, but it's the 4th of July actually, which is a holiday in America. But I decided to take a 0 day today. I'm just enjoying it here. It's super nice, and why not? Why not? I have the time. I only need like 2 or 3 days to get to the coast, so maybe I'm still in denial. Maybe I don't want the trip to finish. I don't know, but today I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna chill here outside. That's it. Not much to show today. I hope I will be having another great sunset like last night. That was amazing. I think I've never seen something like that. Like all the clouds were golden because of the sun hitting it, but the sun was already like setting, so who knows, maybe tonight will be something similar. Let's hope. Tomorrow I'm going over McKenzie Pass, and there are some promising things coming after McKenzie Pass. They say McKenzie Pass acts like a natural barrier. It blocks the wet winds coming from the Pacific. So that means that West Oregon, everything west from McKenzie Pass, is actually more like a rainforest climate. And everything east of Oregon, east of McKenzie Pass, is way drier. Like where I have been cycling. So tomorrow I'm gonna get over McKenzie Pass, and I've been told the scenery will completely change from dry forest to like wet rainforest, lush forest. So it's gonna be nice. But I'll see you tomorrow. So, Bellnap Crater, Mount Washington, 3-fingered Jack, that's Mount Jefferson. And this stone, this was all lava, so this is all like volcanic rock. And that crater, Bellnap Crater, erupted about 1700 years ago. So this was all lava back then, but of course it's all hard rock now. Summit McKenzie Pass. Made it. Last pass of the Trans Am. My last summit. Now starting my last big downhill. let's take it slow and enjoy it. Getting all real green over here. I'm in Coberg right now. It's north of Eugene. I did like 130 kilometers today, so I'm quite tired, but it was a nice day. Made it to the RV park. A nice little tent campground for me. I'm the only one here, and I have to tell something about what my plan will be. So I finished section 2, which means tomorrow I'm gonna start with section 1. Now the Trans Am knows 2 ends actually. There is one end which goes to Astoria. I can show you right here. This is the end to Astoria. It's like 230 kilometers. And you have actually another end which is right here. It goes to Florence. Now I have been thinking about this, and my decisions have been changing throughout the weeks. My initial plan was to end in Astoria because it seems like the more original end, and the way up to the coast sounded really nice. Now, I have been told by other cyclists that I met along the way that the highway going up to Astoria, it's called Highway 101, super busy and not a lot of fun. And since I have to cycle on the right, I will be on the other side of the coast, so I don't have any views. And the other reason that I decided not to go to Astoria has to do with my plan after finishing the Trans Am, after hitting the coast, because I decided to go down south to San Francisco. I decided that San Francisco is going to be my end goal, so it will take me like 3 weeks, and I will be cycling along the coast on the right side because I'm going south. And if I would end in Astoria, it would have meant that I needed to cycle the same road twice. So there's no point in going up north if I want to go south again. So that's why I'm gonna finish in Florence tomorrow, which is like 130 kilometers. And I've been thinking about just hammering it for tomorrow. Just go all the way. And I think I will do it. It's gonna be a long day, but my last day on the Trans Am, and I hit the Pacific. This is intense. So I'm gonna make some ramen for the, I don't know, 50th time maybe, and I'm gonna rest up. So tomorrow is gonna be the last push to Florence. See you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Today it's July 6th. I started in Yorktown on April 8th. It's almost 3 months, but I'm starting with section 1. I'm going to Florence. Today I will be cycling 123 kilometers. I'm going all the way today. I'm gonna finish it. Now I have to cycle 13 kilometers to the start of section 1. It starts in Eugene and I'm in Coberg, which is north of Eugene. It's gonna be a long day, but it's sunny, the weather is nice, and I'm just so excited. I'm excited. Let's go. One more time, one more day. Florence, first time on the sign. Can you see on my screen? It says 90 kilometers till finish. So the last 90 kilometers goes straight to the end of section 1. Just had lunch at a gas station and I was talking to a man. He was 93 years old and we just talked about my trip, his life, and he gave me one piece of advice, and he said, whatever you do, make sure you have fun doing it. That was his biggest advice he gave me. Only 50 kilometers to go. I got this. Florence! After almost 7,000 kilometers in 90 days, I made it to the Pacific coast. Well, here it is. It's done. It's done. I'm so tired. But I made it. 90 days. Coast to coast. What an adventure. To make it official, I did it. I went from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. I want to thank everybody who I met along the way with small talks or hosting me. Thank you for helping me in any way possible. Also want to thank my family and my friends back home, of course. And yeah, I've been thinking about it, and me hitting the coast wasn't exactly how I was imagining it to be. It was a bit underwhelming, and the easiest way to explain it is with a super cliche, but I think it works. And that's that it was never about the destination. It was never about the goal. It was about the adventure itself and the things that I would see along the way, not the things that I would see hitting the West Coast. So I think that's why I wasn't like super excited or happy when I hit the coast. But I am happy. I am really happy, and I want to thank you for watching or following this series. The series has come to an end also. I will be cycling for 2 weeks down to San Francisco along the Pacific coast, and I will record it, but I decided not to do a weekly video anymore. I want to do one bigger video of my trip from Florence down to San Francisco. So, thanks again. And it's been a ride. It's been a blast. It may have been the best 90 days of my life so far. And I can say it changed me in a good way. Not only a beard, but also the view of myself, I guess. I feel like I learned a lot about myself as well. And I think it will be beneficial for the rest of my life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.